Hi everyone, my name's Titom Tamwoy. I'm also known as Pastor Titom Tamwoy. I'm a religious leader for our movement in the local area of Torres Strait and Northern Peninsula area, also known as NPark. And I've been 16 years as a superintendent or regional leader for this area, working under the covering of the Assemblies of God or Australian Christian churches. This area is known as Injinoo. My local community is Injinoo. It's up in the Cape York, on the west coast of Cape York. We're roughly about 36 kilometers from the tip of Australia. Since settling here, I've seen the evolution that have taken place, or the places changed from just a village or a smaller community to now nearly a township. Our population is about 250 or 300 people that residing here in this community, and it's a mixture of cultures and mixture of people, the Torres Strait Islanders and the Aborigines, and we also got non-indigenous as well that are living here, but very small percentage. Streets have changed, even the vegetation have changed, planting methods have changed. Today only minority now that plants the vegetables and fruits now that have been brought into the land are training into the land, because local people have, died out, and shops are more important now than a home garden, I would say. One of the important things through our cultural upbringing was our parents taught us that we must connect to the land and we must care for the land and make sure that there's a working together in harmony with the land. The second one is about the sea. We only get what we need from the sea. We don't take a lot out. And in our sea, we don't hunt in one area. There are several or 8 locations that we hunt every month. And therefore, we don't outfish in one area, certain areas. There is a management plan of how we manage our resources, both on sea and land. You just cannot take anything out without or overtaken out from the sea. I just thank the authorities as well and the traditional owners of the land to make this management plan so that the resources can last for generations and generations. We don't want to just read from a book, this was the animal that was here one time, it's extinct now. That's a no-no. In our community itself, the younger people have no work, very limited training. Some of them don't want to be trained because there are so many things that are happening, and I think it's good if we can try and work train our young people. We have my pathways and they're only limited. Then we have a dropouts from the school. They don't want to go into school anymore. In our community, there are so many young people that are working without jobs or anything like that. If we can work together to try and bring understanding, and the important part is training them. The Envirotech training us, maybe even the traditional landowners, they come in with the cultural knowledge and training our young people as well, and bringing understanding and to our young people, because a lot of our young people, they like 2 things. Some of them don't like gardening, but they like diving. Every young people here, diving is one of the biggest things. Even nursery management, they like to do practical work. They like to have their lessons underneath a tree. If education is brought in, educate them about the sea, diving, proper diving school into our region, it will really empower our young people, because they love diving, they love sea. In the afternoons or the morning when the tide's coming in, you would see them right along the coast, right along the waterline. They can go further than just walking along the beach. They can run their own companies, own diving schools. We've got tourists up here. Tourists come every year. We have so many tourists, but there is no diving experience here for them. This will benefit them. I know this will benefit them, because the local boys not only trained in the diving, they will also train them, giving the tourists and them in a local knowledge, not only of the sea, but under the sea and above the sea, and different ways throughout diving. Not only that, but we can extend that to training centers down south, different training centers, and they can come up and and also be part of this program or part of this input into the communities and the younger people of the communities. I think it's important now that we look beyond. I can only talk for the indigenous community of where I'm living at Injinoo and the NPA. This will benefit our community. We do not have any of these at the moment. We do not lack training, but the local people doesn't attend unless they are comfortable with the people who are teaching, and us to see a local leader standing in the front together with other leaders to do the training. If there is no local leader, our people are very selective. They will feel uncomfortable by sitting there. There must be a local face, local role model for them to connect to the training. To get these projects, we need a funding or a grant support, educational support especially, and we need a grant support to help us. And we would like to see that not only from the government, but also from the local mining. We've got a couple of mining that links to us, and this will help us to achieve the vision. Currently, we are engaged with the Envirotech, which will bring understanding and which will bring training and teaching to our people. And I believe that this will really not only benefit, but it will also grow and see results and greater results in future. Not only that, but others around our surrounding areas will begin to see the fruits of the work or what we have done together, the government in assistance, the training that provided to us by Envirotech, and also the indigenous people and the community people itself that are engaged in, and we will see a greater result, because we need each other to see this happen.